Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas, I'm your astrologer. Today I'll be talking about Thursday, the 4th of November. Today it's a new moon in Scorpio, which makes it a super beautiful, gorgeous day if you're Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, also if you're Virgo, and if you're Capricorn. How is it going to be for all signs? Aries, with this new moon in the 8th house, probably it's an issue, a paper, maybe it's a legal thing, maybe it's an insurance thing that you're working on, or maybe it's some tax thing you're doing, or maybe a lawsuit or something. It can be anything. Whatever it is, you need to be very flexible about it, and maybe you need to build something very secure for your near future. Taurus, this new moon may cause an opposition. Maybe you're fighting with yourself. Maybe there are conflicting areas within you. You don't know what to do. You're a bit hesitating. Maybe it's an issue with your family. Maybe it's an issue with between you and your siblings. It can be anything. So you have to be careful not to get into any hot discussions today, because it's a moody day. But on the long run, it can be a contract. It can be maybe a marriage, maybe an engagement, maybe a deal you do. You sign a contract with someone. So it can be a good day on the long run. As for Gemini, it's a new moon in the house of work and in the house of health. So there are two issues that need to be looked into seriously. You have to make sure that this new moon, which goes on for its effects, can extend between 6 months and a year. You have to make sure that you're healthy and that your work is secure enough. Some of you may start a new diet, and some of you may start a new, maybe new job or something. This is a very important new moon. As for Cancer, this is a happy moon for you. It's a new life. It issues a new life, a new way of seeing things, a new way of looking at things, a new way of admiring life. It's very encouraging. It's a new page in your life. It can be romantic, it can be family, personal things. Maybe you fall in love, maybe you fall out of love, but you're happy about it. It can be a very creative new moon, which means that you can introduce big changes to your life. So enjoy that. As for Leo, this new moon is in your 4th house, which means that some issues at home in your personal life some issues need to be addressed, meaning that you have to look into them. You cannot hide yourself behind your finger. You know, it's like you don't want to stick your head in the sand, you know. So you have to be mature enough to look into them. You have to be brave enough. Nobody is dealt with blows more than they can handle. You have to know that. So in all cases, you need to be brave about whatever it is. Some of you may start a new life, personal life. Maybe they want to get married, they want to get unmarried, maybe they want to celebrate something. It can be anything. So it can be, although it's a moody day, but on the long run, it's a beautiful, beautiful new moon. As for Virgo, this new moon may bring a travel something. Maybe it's an immigration, maybe you're leaving, maybe you're buying a car, maybe you're relocating your house, maybe you're just moving your office, or maybe moving from one place to another. Maybe it's the school you're changing. It can be anything. It's a beautiful new moon. It ushers a new life, a new routine, a new style of life. So be ready for this change. As for Libra, it's a new way of looking at how you handle your finances. It can be a beautiful new moon. It can attract more money during this year. It can attract this year, meaning that the year that starts with this new moon. So it's like till November next year. It can be anything, depending how you're going to handle the income, the new income that will reach you. And you should embrace it. On the other hand, today, try not to exceed your budget, okay? Moving to Scorpio, this new moon in your sign, it means it's a new year. You're starting a new year. It happens once a year, which is a way of growing up, which means that it's a way of maturing, which means it's a new way to look at things and to deal with things and to usher new things in your life. This means also you're brushing away many things in this life. So it's a new page that you're starting, and you're starting to write up in this new page. So go ahead and enjoy this beautiful thing. As for Sagittarius, you need to take things not easy. It's not, this is not the word I want to say, but because this new moon is in the 12th house, it means that there are issues that need to be dealt with in a different way, in a yogi way. This is how you should do. You have to go back, maybe to inside. You have to go back to, maybe you need to meditate, or maybe you just need a hike in nature, maybe long hikes, maybe a spiritual retreat, or maybe just a diet retreat, something like that. You just need to be with yourself. You just need to be at peace, you know. And it stretches the whole year from November to November. As for today, you need to be careful of misunderstandings, of delays, and maybe some tricky people. So you have to be careful. As for Capricorn, it's a day that issues new meetings. It's a day that issues a new way of entertainment. It can be quite fun. On the long run, because it's a new moon in the 11th house, it means maybe it's a new friendship, it's a new way of looking at having fun in the future, of how you entertain yourself, or how you look for friends, how to make friends. So also it can usher some important organizations or important party who can help you with your work, with your projects, and with your ambitions. As for Aquarius, this new moon in the 10th house is actually the highest point in your sky, which means that it's going to be a very tough day, a very important day, and you shouldn't fail yourself. Also, on the long run, this is a very important new moon, because it means that your star is very high, is very strong, and it can attract great benefits, great favors. Maybe it's a new job, maybe it's a new personal life. It doesn't mean things will come easy, but certainly your star is very high and is very strong and powerful. As for Pisces, it's a great day. Most probably you'll enjoy it, you'll have fun, you'll feel strong enough to face your competitor. Let's say you can be a champ. On the long run, it can be a beautiful year starting today that ushers maybe long distance travels, or maybe it's a new academic study. It can be anything. It is a beautiful new moon for today and for a whole year. So basically this is it. I wish you all a great day. See you tomorrow. Enjoy. Bye bye.